Get to Know podcast. I'm your boy T the Chef, my right hand man Jay Cutter.
What it do?
And today I got Miss Everything. We're trying to figure out what she don't do.
Right.
Miss T Speaks is here, and if you can start by just introducing yourself to the people.
All right, y'all. My name is T Speaks. I am the owner, CEO, whatever you want to call me, is 716 Printing and Apparel. So I do like banners, backdrops, stickers, labels, DTF, I wrap caskets, I wrap cars. You did say this everything, so I do a lot. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, so I've been self-employed for almost 6 years.
Wow.
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done and continue to do. And I love what I do. I'm purposeful when I'm intentional.
I got you. I'm glad you made it out here today. Do this whatever the weather feel like it want to do today. I done seen it all from rain and sun come out, the heat came back, it's raining again.
I don't care what you got to do today.
You're right.
You don't tell me what to do.
You're right. You're not the boss of me.
Right.
So what you got for Jay?
Bill Mafia.
Um,
That's what's up. Ain't gonna hold that again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Packer Nation, you know what I'm saying? We accept the whole NFL as we have the 49ers over here. And, now we have Buffalo in the building. Since we're not owned by the league, we accept everyone. We thank you.
Throw us on the bus.
So Ms. T, what's a moment in your journey that completely shifted who you are today?
Oh wow. It used to be when I stopped working, but more recently is when I wasn't able to work for a year. And doing what I love, that shifted me because I had to adjust. And I'm not used to having to adjust that much, but I needed that time to sit down so I can look at what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't doing stuff the right way. My mindset wasn't right. So I needed that time, but man, being sat down for an entire year, not being able to like physically do what I do, I was still running my business, but like physically do anything, man, that was everything. That was it.
For anybody that's just meeting you for the first time, who is T Speaks?
Oh man. I always say I'm just some hood chick from Buffalo, New York with 4 kids, $1 in a dream.
Hey, let's put it out there though.
Yeah.
That's as straightforward as it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's $1 in a dream.
Dollar in a dream.
That's it.
And you making it happen. I mean, I see it. But when I saw her wrap that refrigerator with that Josh Allen, I said, I'm gonna have to find something.
Yeah.
Something in the house gonna
Well,
get
that's
it.
tough.
Man, I'm ready to take it off. You know what? See, that's the problem is I do stuff and I've only gone like in 2 days. Like, and I like it's so pointless. Like, my
It's good to see you do it.
Yeah,
Right.
I
I done it now.
Right.
I do something else. I went back to where it was. I'm too lazy to take it off. So, it's gonna be on there.
Hey. So, where exactly did 716 come from? What does the name represent for you?
Buffalo, New York. That's the area code. It's 716. So 716 running. Yeah.
Okay, 716.
So, in reading the bio that you sent to me, what shaped you, your confidence of being a creator and an entrepreneur?
Oh man, the internet not liking me.
What?
Yeah.
The internet not liking you?
Yeah.
How?
Sometimes when you purposeful and intentional things,
Right.
I never was a person that would show off. I always was honestly afraid to be in front of the camera.
Gotcha.
And when I started to create more and put what I did out there more, because it was good, because I would in the past that I'm not good, I'm real good at what I do. It would make other people feel like I thought that I was better, but I was just intentional and purposeful. That actually got my confidence to where it needed to be, because I said, dang, I can't even put a piece of paper down on somebody and say it's ugly. I'm like, no, that's good to me. But I had to build myself up to say like, what I do is great. I deserve to be in the position that I'm in. I work really hard to be in the position that I'm in. So on the outside looking in, that really is what got my confidence always say the devil don't work that hard, so we don't have no purpose to it. So if it's working that hard against me, that means I'm going in the right direction and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I just keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I love the confidence. That's what I'm talking about.
So, what's the biggest misconception people have about running a print or apparel brand? So give us behind the scenes, like what keeps you up at night that people aren't gonna see? They think it's just, I'm showing these nice photos, these nice prints, you know what I'm saying? But what goes into the work?
A lot of people think that when we get the printers, it's the same thing like you do at home. Like when you plug it up, it just start working. It's gonna do exactly what you tell it to do with the software. Now, when you go into commercial printing, it's so many other factors like the environment, the ink, the film, the programs. It's so many things that could just, like today, when it's raining and it's hot or cold, if I was going to my shop, I probably would have 50, 11 problems before I would press a button. And the environment plays a big factor. But if you don't know those things, you come into it thinking it's gonna be a smooth day on a Monday. I'll tell you Mondays and Tuesdays, I'll have nothing for you. You know, so I think the biggest misconception is that it's just easy, that you just get up and you just plug them in and everything works. I can probably tell you, I run into, most printers, we run into a lot of problems. So you gotta be like a self-starter, troubleshooter. You gotta get that screwdriver and get in there. You gotta be able to put two and two together and, you know, have a lot of just knowledge about what you're doing. And I think a lot of people just be like, nah, it's not easy. It's, man, I love what I do. But sometimes I look around the room like, can't nobody else do this? Like, I'm the only one here? Yes, I have to.
So outside of 716 being the area code for Buffalo, what made you want to, start an apparel brand? Because it seems like they pop up, but some of them just don't sustain themselves. So what made you jump in that headspace and say, I'm gonna do it?
Biggest thing was when I got started, I never wanted to make nothing for nobody. I actually had a brand that was called Naturally, and it was for the edification of the Black family. And so I made like slogans and shirts for Black women, Black men, Black family, Black kids, and that's all I wanted. I never wanted to touch it, so I was drop shipping a lot of my products, and I was getting it from my homeboy. Still cool to this day. He was my plug. So one day I just said, I don't want you to do this for me anymore. Let me do it myself. And then I bought a Cricut and I started making my own shirts. But I never wanted to I didn't want you to ask me to make you a shirt. I just wanted to make my own shirts, for my own brand. But that's truly what got me into it, is me wanting to make my own shirts for my own brand.
Cool. I'm on your site, and you did a basketball.
What I do? Oh.
And I'm in my feelings right now because I need one of these basketballs. So we'll be talking about that. That's got to get done.
Okay.
What separates you from other brands in your space when we see it? Because from the consumer's eye, it's very little that we look at other than price and quality.
Right.
So there's really two categories that we look at: price and quality. So what separates you from the others?
I like that question, actually. What separates me is that I actually care. People are not money grabs for me. So even though I know that I could possibly get away with, if I know in my industry this is the standard and mid is the standard, I'm always gonna go above that. And then I always seem to stick up because my creativity is gonna show. So I'm okay with doing more than what most would. Last night that shirt threw me for a loop. And I was actually on the phone with one of my best friends, and I said, hey, look at this. I said, I can't send this out like this. I knew, they go to somebody else, that would be their regular, their standard, and that would be okay for them. But me, I always gotta turn it up some more. So when you see me and I do something, it's not gonna look like anybody else's every time. So we can all do the same thing. Like you said, people gonna say, I got the best quality. Some people don't care about quality if the price is right. So that's the thing. So I can't sell you on quality. I can actually sell you on my customer service, and it's always gonna be different. You're gonna look at something and be like, I know T speaks like that. You ain't gotta question it. It has just a signature look to it. So that's what I was saying.
Okay. That's what I'm talking
Sharp. Buffalo sharp today. Okay. They didn't come to play with South Carolina.
about.
Okay.
So what's something that you might have overcame or went through that nobody would guess looking like at you?
That's a deep one. Without looking at me, what would you think something that I've overcame? I see, that's it. I've never been asked that. Besides depression, being suicidal. That's the biggest thing. Is being sad.
Yeah.
Being sad and not wanting to be here anymore because I still was showing up. And some people think when you still are showing up for things, that you're okay.
You're okay,
So
and you're not.
and you're not.
Mhm.
And you know, they just see you working through it. And so that's something they wouldn't see. Like if
I
said that
definitely
line, they'd be
feel
like,
that
"Oh,
one.
you were sad during that time?"
Right.
Girl, that's why I was supposed to be on that printer.
Yeah, it's the work.
It's the
You know,
work, yeah.
you stay in it because you don't want nobody to ask you.
Right.
You know, what you want somebody to be genuinely concerned, but you just don't want nobody to ask you how you feel.
Exactly.
So I definitely understand it. I've been through it. You know, I got people in my family that's that's real close to me that I watch them have to battle with it.
Right.
You know, and it's like you say, they talk about it times, especially with people like Robin Williams. He's a comedian. He smiles. There can't be nothing wrong, and all the time he's dying inside.
Yeah.
You know, so and like I say, like until you would have just told me that, me knowing you and meeting you on the football field
Right.
or all that, I wouldn't have known that. You know what I mean? Because it's not what you exude when you talk to people on
Right.
the outside. You know what I mean? It's the smile, like you say, it's the customer service because. That's the thing about it. You're a salesman all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people, like I say, somebody looking at you like, nah, she ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I definitely understand that. And I appreciate you being honest with that.
Yeah, no problem. I think the world needs to see more of that. Like, if we stop pretending that everything is okay. Sometimes I know just by somebody listening, be like, you know what? I'm sad too. Actually, I do hide behind work, in order to feel better. But once you get to a point where you cannot hide that anymore, you gotta either face it or face you. So I mean, that's just what it is.
Definitely.
It's good because it shows that honestly, the weaknesses don't have a certain look. Because most people think that when you look a certain way, things don't come your way. Like a person just walking up, blah, she's beautiful, whatever. She don't go through that, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he's fit, he's handsome. He don't go through nothing.
Right.
So it's like you kind of have to
But then they look at me and say,
take
"You
that
been
away.
through everything."
I'm saying, Mercy,
Not at all.
Mercy, we're going to commercial. We'll be right back after we talk about sponsors. But like, if you look at it though, we're in the age of image over substance. So with it being image over substance and everything, when something looks good, it looks stable. That's why a lot of people jump out with people who look stable and end up falling. Got all kind of holes in it. That wasn't nothing but a piece of notebook paper. And it's like, you're trying to stand on that paper and your feet keep coming through. So it's just, that's strong because there are a lot of young black ladies. Because I read a book on black mental health, and it's from a young black professor, and that was one of the things that he really stressed was that we look like we're okay. You know what I'm saying? Because we look good enough to keep you out of business. That's all it is.
Yes, that's it.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's powerful to let these younger people know, especially the ladies that may not want to expose that because it's looked upon as a weakness. But really and truly, the weakness is holding it. The strength is fixing it. So that's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful. Like that.
You got it?
Yeah. So what's one principle you wish every entrepreneur understood before starting?
Ooh, man. Accountability. If you can't be accountable, it's not gonna work. There's no way that you are always right. There's no way that somebody can tell you what to do. You're not willing to listen can't be wrong. I say that's the biggest thing. If you can't be accountable running a business and then being full time, because the one thing is can't nobody tell me what to do, but I don't walk around and can't nobody tell me what to do. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. You know, and I'm gonna fix it when I'm wrong, and I don't always think that I'm right. But accountability, man, that is across the board. If you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, any regard, you need to be accountable for your actions and how you show up, what you do, what you don't do, and not always be, take offense to when things are wrong.
Yeah, definitely accountability. Accountability and transparency. If you can work on them two,
Be
you're
alright.
gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So with everything that's going on in your world and everything you got going on, what is the next level for T-Speech? What we got going on that we got looking forward to?
So what I'm doing, open my warehouse here in Greenville, so I'm excited about that. So y'all come get your stuff from me, same day.
Hey.
Yeah, same day. But also I want to work on speaking engagements. Like I love stuff like this. I love speaking to people. My problem is I'm working on because I'm a little shy. You're like, what? I know everybody do that. Everybody. Yeah, they like it.
So we're talking about the same person?
Now I'm trying to tell you.
Not the Bill Mafia. Yeah, not the Bill Mafia.
You put me in a room full of people, it's just something about everybody staring at me, like, I was in the parking lot with my car decap on the phone with my best friend. Man, come by, he's smiling in my car, looking at me. I'm like, what you looking at? I'm like, oh man, it's the car, girl, it's the car, it's all right. Look at the decap. I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay.
But I have a shyness to me until I get used to the room, because with me it's either you're gonna like it or you will like it or you're not gonna like it. I give it to you straight. So sometimes I do need time to warm up and read the room so I can make sure. Sometimes I tell myself, all right, you gotta pull it back a little bit. But if I'm in a crowded room full of people and I gotta go right now, that's what makes me shy, because I'm like, hold on, I gotta kind of fill it out a little bit, and then but I wanna speak. I wanna do more speaking engagements for entrepreneurs. Also, like I was talking about accountability, I wanna work on literally a speaking platform about accountability and entrepreneurship, and trauma in entrepreneurship is, and how that trauma in your life, how that reflects over into your business. Because a lot of people don't understand, when you are hurting on the inside, it doesn't go away because you go form an LLC. It's just
Right. Matter of fact, you add to it in some cases.
Exactly. But that's what I'm working on, some more speaking engagements.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's southern. It's a southern thing. A lot of New York people. There's several clients from New York, and y'all trip. My brother was from there, rest his soul. But we speak down here. We don't have to know you. We don't need to have any information about you. We may randomly throw our hand up. How you doing? If you have a friendly face, we may, hey, how you doing? Good to see you today. Don't know nothing about you, but just appreciate the good look. All right. But we do that kind of stuff. And I noticed a lot of out-of-state people, because this is something that the cat told me. He was like, you visit New York, check this out, man. Don't be looking at everybody in the eye. Don't be doing all that speaking, and don't do all that, because it's not like that. And I was just looking at him like, so y'all mean as hell all the time? I mean, where you at? Like, talk to me about it, But it's just a difference in climates.
I was culture shocked moving here, like culture shocked. Like you said,
I
you
can
don't look at
believe
me
that.
for too long. You look at me too long, I mean you want to fight. That's just where I'm from. It's a problem if you staring at me. I don't want nobody going behind me because you're getting too close. We don't speak to people that we don't know. So if I don't know you, I don't have to speak to you. So it is a different kind of like. And sometimes even when I go home, I start speaking to people. And I go, oh shoot, I forgot where I was at home. My bad, TV quiet.
Bit down south.
They done turned you in.
I have a nice day. Like, who that?
Right. You know what happened to me today? Move, son.
Be like, cat, did you gang bacon on bacon? Early in the morning.
Yeah.
Man.
It's different.
But yeah, that's just, it's really the nature of the beast. It's sad as it sounds. It's the nature of the beast, man.
It is. And going different places, like I've been, up north speaking, and I've been, down south speaking. I'm actually speaking next week in Mississippi.
Okay.
And I know I could be nicer. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I could be nicer, but if I go home, I can't go with the same, because one, they won't take me serious if I go and I'm smiling too much, like what she's smiling for. But you know, it's like a, you know, a catch-22.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what you learn by going to different areas. You pull things from different areas, and it just adds to your repertoire, your portfolio, your mental portfolio.
Exactly.
You just know how to rock in certain areas. And it's, this website is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of nice stuff on it for real.
Thank you.
Gonna be doing some crazy ordering on here. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
So right now we're gonna run you through some rapid fire questions.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
So
You can kiss the third.
a morning person or a night owl?
Morning.
Oh, these morning people. That's what's up. We don't need no more third shift people.
Man,
Right?
by 8 p.m., I'm ready to go to bed.
What?
See, yeah.
Dream vacation that you haven't taken.
Thailand.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Better get over there before because they talking about doing some stuff.
Thailand.
But they talking about war. You know what I mean? So it's Taiwan, they can get a little tighter through that way. They were normally pretty peaceful, but they get a little tighter.
When I got time to go.
Right. So what is one word your friends would use to describe you?
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Jay-Z or Jada Kiss?
Jay-Z.
We gotta go outside. Shout out to Jada Kiss, baby. Top 5, 10 on the line. Oh my goodness. Nah, okay. I'm back. Just had a moment.
Right.
My favorite group of lots of all time. So
Right.
So, God, don't even want to ask this question now. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booze. Forget about it.
Hey, give it to her.
All right. So, like, what's your favorite song right now?
Ooh. Man. Why'd you ask me that? Oh, man. I don't know. See, I'm an old school 90s R&B kind of love song, hit you in the chest. Some of this new stuff I can't vibe with.
So, what old school is your favorite song right now?
Ivy Brothers, I love it.
Right.
You know what?
Well,
I take back everything I said. Yeah, you all right. You know, I'm gonna take the stuff back. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back. Ronald Isley and crew in the building. I'm gonna take all things back.
So with being right now you're like a serial entrepreneur. So what advice would you give a young woman that's trying to do what you're trying to do, or what you already do?
How young?
Yeah, just in general.
Oh, boy, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. The more that I put the energy that I was trying to put into everybody else, relationships, my family, if it wasn't about my kids and my business, I need to really push and focus all that onto me. It wasn't until I tried to take on everybody else's problem that I got sidetracked from what I was trying to do. Because I can't help nobody until I get there. I also don't want to help nobody that don't want to help themselves. So I would honestly say, like, focus on you and your goals and make them, like, attainable. I also don't do excuses. It's not an excuse that I'm going to take from anybody because I know how hard it could be, but it's possible. The only limitation is yourself. And then lastly, I would just say love yourself. When you love yourself just across the board, when you formulate relationships with people in business, there's just certain stuff you won't go for because the boundaries are going to be high. So I used to have a customer base that used to stress me out. When I loved myself more and the boundaries went out, oh no, I don't have them kind of problems. My customer base is cool and I love what I do because I don't let the people stress me out. So.
Right. That's when you set the tone with your price, and that's what it is. We ain't doing all that back and
Back and
forth.
forth, yeah.
Can I get this
Yeah.
and pay you this? No.
Exactly. If you
Nah.
can't afford it, you gotta go where your, I say, go where your dollars can grow.
Right. That
So,
makes sense.
so my last question is, how do people get a hold of you for your services?
Oh man, I'm everywhere. But on Facebook, I'm T Speaks. On Instagram, TikTok, Threads, I'm Seven. That's spelled out SEVEN and then the number 16 print. And that's the same thing for my website. So it's info is my email address. info@SEVN16 the number 16 printing.com. So and also I got a craft group. Shout out my craft group. Got almost 80,000 members in there. So if you are a crafter and it's super positive. It's called Girl How You Do That on Facebook. One of the best, if not the best. That's how good.
You said, how you do that?
Yeah, like girl, how you do that?
Gotcha. Okay. It's 7, the number is 16, at printing what now?
My email?
Yeah.
It's info@7 SEV and the number 16 printing.com.
.com, okay.
Info.
16.
Yup. 16 printing.
.com. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed you being here.
Well, thank you.
We got it lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anything else for us?
No,
But seeing that rap basketball, you are the answer to what we've been looking for. Because what we needed was, over the years, we spend way too much money on footballs. Because kids come, older kids come, they want to play with them, next thing you know, they disappear. So I need that rhino either plastered on it or the name.
Yep.
So guess what you get to do next week when I get to the football? Yes, you're gonna get all those footballs because we've been looking for somebody to do it. Now we got somebody local to do
I
it.
got you.
So expect that work.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
just let me know what I owe you when I send them to you.
Okay.
yeah,
So, yeah, because I need it.
Look,
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
funny
saying.
you
That's
say that. They go to football.
right. Yeah, she got all kind of work.
Yeah,
You know how to be buffalo.
Of course.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, cool. But no, for real, it's just it's been a pleasure just meeting you and meeting another business owner out here that's making their way, and also showing the younger people that it's not like outdated to do things right. It's not outdated to be who you are, regardless of what your circle says you are. Be who you are. Stand on yours. Something you said earlier, we were talking about service this morning. It was talking about boundaries because when people, especially our community, we think boundaries are wrong, bougie, whatever the case may be. But what you have to understand is one of the healthiest words in this entire English language is no. That's one of the healthiest words because it shows that you will not accept just anything.
That's right.
So we appreciate the example of someone who says that same thing and exudes it on their website because the quality looks great.
Thank you.
So just wanted to shout that out because you said something about those standards and putting those boundaries up. That's real important.
Thank you.
You know, especially for our young people because we're such followers now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
for you to be able to be different enough to set boundaries is astronomical right now. So
And then one other thing, so how do they get in contact with you if they want to book like a speaking thing? Or you ain't got that yet?
Oh no, it's imtspeaks@gmail.com. Working on the last year, but imtspeaks@gmail.com. I love that. Thank you for that.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Got anything else for you? Good?
no, that'll do it for me.
Well, we appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having
being a light on this rainy day. And we look forward to the next time. And I will be showing everybody what those footballs look like when you're done with.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show that basketball too. So.
Yeah, I know that's right. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Peace and love, my man.
Thank you.
No problem.
So what you got planned for the rest of this rainy day?
I'm trying to find, I'm always trying to find food. I was looking for Jamaican.
Oh, no.
But it was okay.
And then I see
Town is
the
out.
Jamaican spot they gave a C to last week, or week before last, and said they was, I don't know if they closed the doors on them or what, but